Welcome to Snowy Cake. This video has 3 parts: how to make chocolate leaves, the wrong way to frost a cake, and the decorating. First, melt white chocolate chips in an ordinary pan. Others will tell you need a double boiler, but you don't need it. Spread the chocolate on foil, parchment, or wax paper with a knife. You might want to draw a leaf on paper and put it under the wax paper if you need a guide. I don't know if you saw or not, but that green solidified because I don't have oil-based food coloring. You really need oil-based food coloring. I'm sprinkling these with gold sugar and adding a bolster to change their shape. And when you do this at home, you're going to keep that pan warm with the ambient heat of your stove, or use a heating pad. And that'll keep it liquid for you. Mine's solidifying as I'm working with it. What I'm thinking about here is what it looks like on the opposite side. I'm imagining pushing those colors through to the other side so that they're all showing. But in the end, I really liked how the sugar looked, so I ended up using that side instead. But here, I'm pushing that green down in there so that it will show through on the other side. Some of these ended up looking like rainbow sherbet. And that's because my food coloring isn't something that I can use a lot of. I could only use a little bit and then it would ruin the chocolate. Okay, so we're going to put these aside for 24 hours and let them set up. I can't tell you how good this cake smells. It's French vanilla, so think of coffee creamer. It's amazing. And that buttercream is so buttery. Yeah, this one smells really, really good. So first we're putting on the crumb coat. That's to help the shape, to stick any crumbs to the side, and just improve the canvas for the final frosting. After this is done, we put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes. It also gives it a moment to dry out a little bit on the outside, so the next layer sticks to it very well. All right, now I'm showing you the wrong way to decorate a cake. First, I dump all the frosting on the top, and then I mush it around from the top to the bottom. So I'm using gravity to assist, and I think you should too. The right way to frost a cake is to dab it onto the sides, working from the bottom, pulling it up against gravity to the top. I just think that's a hassle. Now the reason you use a scraper and not a knife is because it helps you to get those nice 90-degree angles. You can use a knife, of course, but this is just so much easier. This is melted baker's chocolate. And I end up making chocolate soup here, so I have to add a lot of confectioner's sugar until I have stiff peaks. It's very important that it can stand straight up. You don't want to try to decorate with something else. So let's see how these turned out. There's the rainbow sherbet. There. You can see how it pushed through to the other side. I like this last one best. The sugar turned out really nice. All right, so here's our glue. We're going to use that chocolate icing, and then we're going to use that to glue the leaves on. But I break the first one because I don't have enough glue on there. So what's happening is I'm pressing this leaf, this one here, in, and I end up breaking it. So now I have to put a whole lot of frosting on. That's better. Maybe one more. Okay. See you next time.